Your top 7 at 7.
Let's make sure you haven't missed the top 7 stories in Atlanta today, starting with this scary video of a hit and run in Midtown Atlanta.
There was a lot of blood coming from his head and other part of his body.
The victim had to be taken to the hospital. Police are investigating this. Neighbors near the Rainbow Crosswalk say they want drivers to slow down. And a woman has now been charged with animal cruelty after a dog was stabbed to death on Butner Road. Police in Fulton County say there was video of the alleged crime that happened on March 3rd. The brother of Laken Riley's convicted killer was just sentenced to 4 years in prison. Diego Ibarra pleaded guilty to having a fake green card. Former UGA wide receiver Rodarius "Rah-Rah" Thomas has reached a plea deal in the case that caused him to be suspended from the team last year. He was sentenced to 24 months of probation for 2 counts of battery. And Atlanta leaders are considering adding a new tax to fund what's called the Stitch. This project would put a 17-acre park on top of the downtown connector, and the tax would apply to property owners nearby. Nearly 200,000 cans of green beans from Target are being recalled by the FDA. They were sold in Georgia under Target's Good and Gather brand, and they may be contaminated with a foreign object. The Braves are taking on the Yankees right now on Peachtree TV in a spring training game you can watch for free thanks to a partnership with our parent company, Gray Media. To find out how you can tune in, you can just head to our free Atlanta News First app.